We're recording in maximum quality.
Maximum?
Maximum.
Not minimal?
Just so they know, this is the maximum quality you get.
Good evening, everybody. We are the Twa Corbies, and we are bringing our 4th annual Halloween concert called this year's Sinister Song.
Despite the best efforts of the universe, we are giving you this.
And they have thrown many things at us. But here we are.
Mm-hmm.
And we are going to start with a slightly sinister song from the Napoleonic Wars.
Mm-hmm. Don't you see the ships a-comin'? Don't you see them in full sail? Don't you see the ships a-comin' with the prizes at their tail? Oh, my little rolling sailor, oh, my little rolling he, how I love my rolling sailor when he's on the rolling sea.
When he's on the rolling,
when he's on the rolling sea.
when he's on the rolling,
when he's on the rolling sea.
soldiers they get all the money, sailors they get none but brass. How I love my rolling sailor, soldiers they can kiss my.
Oh, my little rolling sailor, oh, my little rolling he, how I love my rolling sailor when he's on a rolling sea.
When he's on the rolling,
when he's on the rolling sea.
when he's on the
rolling, when he's on the rolling sea. How can I be blithe and merry with my true love far from me? All those pretty little sailors, they've been pressed and ta'en to sea. Oh, my little rolling sailor, oh, my little rolling he, how I love my rolling sailor when he's on a rolling sea.
when he's on the
rolling, when he's on a rolling sea.
when he's on the
rolling, when he's on the rolling sea.
If they get women in the Navy, I would strike Napoleon dead. If it meant then I returned home, I'd find sailors in my bed.
Oh, my little rolling sailor, oh, my little rolling he, how I love my rolling sailor when he's on the rolling sea.
When he's on the
rolling, when he's on the rolling sea.
when he's on the
rolling, when he's on the rolling sea. How I wish the press was over and the wars were at an end. Every loving sailor laddie would be happy with his friend. Oh, my little rolling sailor, oh, my little rolling sea, how I love my rolling sailor when he's on a rolling sea.
when he's on the
rolling, when he's on the rolling sea.
when he's on the
rolling, when he's on the rolling sea. All the wars will soon be over, and the sailors once come home. Every lass will get a laddie, she won't have to sleep alone. Oh, my little rolling sailor, oh, my little rolling he, how I love my rolling sailor when he's on a rolling sea.
and he's on the
rolling, when he's on the rolling sea.
when he's on the
rolling, when he's on the rolling sea. All right. We're imagining you all clapping aggressively at us as you're out there sitting on hopefully your coziest autumnal piece of furniture.
Say something about this delightfully, wonderfully timed song.
Absolutely. So this is a song that was written by Mike Watterson. I learned it originally from the recording of, I believe it was Witches of Ellswick.
And I learned it from Watterson Carthy.
Yep. And we both listened to the June Taper version a lot.
Yes.
Sorry about that, folks. Don't know. Somebody really wanted my attention on the computer. Let me try that one again.
Swallow.
As I roved out one summer's morn, I saw a scarecrow tied to a pole in a field of corn. His coat was black and his head was bare, and as the wind shook him, the crows took up into the air. Ah, but you'd lay me down and love me. Ah, but you'd lay me down and love me if you could. For you're only a bag of rags in an overall that the wind sways and the crows fly away and the corn can grow tall. As I roved out one winter's day, I saw an old man hanging from a pole in a field of clay. His coat was gone and his head hung low, till the wind flung it up to look, wrung its neck and let it go. How could you lay me down and love me? How could you lay me down and love me now? For you're only a bag of bones in an overall that the wind blows and the kids throw stones at the thing on the pole. As I roved out one fine spring day, I saw 12 jolly dons dressed out in blue and the gold so gay. And to a stake they tied a child newborn, and the songs were sung, the bells were rung, and they sowed their corn. Now you can lay me down and love me. Now you can lay me down and love me if you will. But you're only a bag of rags in an overall. But the wind blew and the sun shone too, and the corn grew tall. As I roved out one summer's morn, I saw a scarecrow tied to a pole in a field of corn. All right, let's see if that worked this time. Oh, just to lighten things up a little,
Oh, God.
What do you want to say about this one?
What do I want to say? I would like to say that perhaps 35 years ago, I was at a Pinewoods fall weekend, and Helen Schneier was there, and she sang a version of this that a piece of it stuck in my head, and I have looked and looked. I even found a tape from the 80s that she had recorded a version of the song, but it was a different version. So this is my reconstructed version
Folk music.
of this ballad, and warning,
Lots
it's
of warnings.
warnings of triggerings in this song, I think. All right.
If you're familiar with folk music, you'll have an idea by the first chorus.
A minister's daughter in New York, she fell in love with her father's clerk. She fell in love with her father's clerk, down by the greenwood side-o. She courted him 6 months and a day. At length her belly did her betray. At length her belly did her betray. Down by the greenwood side-o. She did down to the greenwood go, to spend a while of her time alone. To spend a while of her time alone. Down by the greenwood side-o. She leaned her back against a thorn. She has 2 bonny babes born. She has 2 bonny babes born. Down by the greenwood side-o. She's taken a ribbon from out her hair. She choked them though they cried sore. She choked them though they cried sore. Down by the greenwood side-o. She dug a hole beneath the tree. She's buried them there where none might see. She's buried them there where none might see. Down by the greenwood side-o. She's placed them 'neath the marble stone, thinking a maiden to go home. Thinking a maiden to go home. Down by the greenwood side-o. For days and weeks she was pale and wan, but what ailed her none could ken. But what ailed her none could ken. Down by the greenwood side-o. One day she was looking o'er her castle wall. She spied 2 boys playing at the ball. She spied 2 boys playing at the ball. Down by the greenwood side-o. Oh, bonny babes, if you were mine, I'd feed you on the white bread and wine. I'd feed you on the white bread and wine, down by the greenwood side-o. I'd feed you on the sweetest cow's milk, and dress you up in the finest silk. I'd dress you up in the finest silk, down by the greenwood side-o. Oh, cruel mother, when we were thine, you gave us neither bread or wine. You gave us neither bread or wine, down by the greenwood side-o. We saw none of your sweetest cow's milk. You never dressed us in fine silk. You never dressed us in fine silk, down by the greenwood side-o. But you took the ribbons from out of your hair. You choked at us, though they cried sore. You choked at us, though we cried sore, down by the greenwood side-o. And now we two in heaven do dwell, while you meet the fiercest fires of hell. While you meet the fiercest fires of hell, down by the greenwood side-o. There you go.
And just like last year's Purgatory Fires, we have provided the fires of hell.
We do
for
have
your
the fires
enjoyment.
of hell. And I'm the devil, if you
Alright.
hadn't noticed. And
I'm a deer that got very lost.
okay. Now for something more pleasant. And
But
topical.
very seasonal. Well, we're going to hell and back.
That is very true. This is an old song to the tune of Stingo.
Mhm.
Woohoo! What was that key? Come and do thy musing, stand if thou the truth discern. Take a full cup in thy hand, and thus begin to learn. Nor the earth, nor of the air, thee nor a morn. Jovial boys, your Christmas keep with a little barley corn. It is the cunningest alchemist that there was in the land, to change your metal as a little turning of a hand. Your blushing gold, your silver wine, your silver into brass. Turn a tailor to a man, and a man into an ass. Make a weeping widow laugh, and soon incline to pleasure. Make an old man leave his staff, and dance a youthful measure. Though your clothes be ne'er so bad, or ragged, rent, and torn, 'gainst the cold you may be fed with a little barley corn. To make a miser prodigal, and show himself kind-hearted. Make him never grieve at all that from his coin hath parted. Make a shepherd to mistake a sheep before a storm. Make a poet to excel this little barley corn. Isn't it a serving man to entertain a friend? Will do more than money can, all jarring suits to mend. There's life in it, and it is here, 'tis here within this cup. Take your liquor, do not spare, but clear carouse it up. There's life in it, and it is here, 'tis here within this cup. Take your liquor, do not spare, but clear carouse it up.
And while we're thinking about it,
And who did we get this version from?
we got this from a band called the Young Tradition.
And our dear friend and mentor, Heather Wood.
So next time, Heather, if you're watching this, that we see you, I'm going to bully you into doing this with us. I think we settled on C for this one in the end.
Sure.
There were 3 kings come from the west, their victory to try, and they have taken a solemn oath, John Barleycorn should die. Fall the doll, the diddy-ay, fall the doll, the diddy-ay, go-ah. They took a plow and they plowed him in, blood clouds upon his head, and they have taken a solemn oath, John Barleycorn was dead. Fall the doll, the diddy-ay, fall the doll, the diddy-ay, go-ah. They let him lie for a full fortnight, till the dew on him did fall. Then Barleycorn sprung up again, and that amazed them all. Fall the doll, the diddy-ay, fall the doll, the diddy-ay, go-ah. They've let him stand till midsummer day, till he looked both pale and wan. Then Barleycorn, he's grown a beard, and so become a man. Fall the doll, the diddy-ay, fall the doll, the diddy-ay, go-ah. Then they've sent men with scythes so sharp to cut him off at knee. And then poor Johnny Barleycorn, they've served him barbarously. Fall the doll, the diddy-ay, fall the doll, the diddy-ay, go-ah. Barleycorn is the choicest grain that ever was grown on land. It will do more than any grain by the turning of your hand. Fall the doll, the diddy-ay, fall the doll, the diddy-ay, go-ah.
And there are many, 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 many versions of John Barleycorn. That is one of our favorite tunes.
Many, many, many. You've probably got one that we haven't heard yet.
And we'd like to hear it. Maybe we'll do a set of Barleycorns.
Mm-hmm. More of a set of Barleycorns than that one.
Fa la la la, it's a lovely day. Fa la 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 lay lo. Fa la 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 la, it's a lovely day. Singing fa la 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 lay lo. That's the Frank Warner version.
I'd like another cup of tea.
I'd like another cup of tea too. Our not so cozy tea cozy. I would not mind a little more.
A little top up there.
That's good. This is our autumnal October-November 1930s carnival glass.
Mm-hmm. All right. Do you want me to talk about this one?
Sure.
Yeah. This is a combination version that we have put together out of several different versions. Yeah, definitely. Going from, we are using a tune that is from Alison's favorite version.
From Sandy Denny. And
some of the verses are out of my version of this, but we've had to adjust them a little bit because in my version it's told from the person described in this song's perspective. So we've adjusted them a little bit. We've messed stuff up, and so this is, as we had the Twa Corbies version of Cruel Mother, we have the Twa Corbies version of this.
Matter of fact, mostly we Corbies things. Did you like that one?
I do like that one. You can't do that while I'm drinking the tea. All right. I thought that said short, and I was like, what is short about the key? Start.
Short. The computer went dark again.
Yeah, I don't know why it keeps doing that. You're just going to have to deal with me, like, reaching out. That's very spooky, I think.
Do
honestly.
it with this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You want that note again?
One evening, as I ambled among the springing thyme, I overheard a maiden converse with Renardine. Her hair was black, her eyes were blue, her lips as red as wine, and she smiled to gaze upon her, did that handsome Renardine. She said, young man, be civil, my company forsake, for it's in my good opinion, I fear you are some rake. And if my parents should come to know, my life they would destroy, for the keeping of your company, all on the mountain high. Oh no, said he, no rake am I, brought up in Venus' train, but I'm searching for concealment, all from the judge's men. Your beauty so enticed me, I could not pass it by, so it's with my sword I'll guard you, all on the mountain high. This pretty little maiden, she fell into a maze, her eyes as bright as diamonds, upon him she did gaze, her cherry cheeks, her ruby lips, they lost their former dye, and she fell into his arms there, all on the mountain high. He had not kissed her but once or twice, till she came to again, and modestly she asked him, pray tell to me your name. If you go to yonder green wood, my castle there you'll find. 'Tis written ancient history, my name is Renardine. Both sun and dark she followed him, his eyes so bright did shine, and he led her over the mountain, did that sly bold Renardine. And it's if you come to look for them, perhaps them you'll not find. Just go to yonder castle, inquire for Renardine. So come all ye pretty
fair
fair
maids,
maids,
a warning take by me, and leave off all night walking, and shun bad company.
For if you don't,
You'll surely rue until the day you die. And beware of meeting Renardine all on the mountain high.
One evening,
As I mold amongst the springing time, I overheard a maiden converse with Renardine.
come all ye fair and tender maids
That flourish in your prime, beware, beware, keep your garden fair. Let no man steal your time. Let no man steal your time.
For when your time
Is past and gone, he'll care no more for you. And in the place your time was raised, he'll spread all o'er with rue. He'll spread all o'er with rue. For woman is a branchy tree, and man's a clinging vine, and from her branches carelessly he'll take what he can find. He'll take what he can find. He'll take what he can find.
Okay, thank you, Renardine.
All right. Now, you guys may or may not need a break, but we need a break for our voices for a moment. So you guys can go and enjoy, make yourself a cup of tea.
Find verses of barleycorn for us.
Maybe find verses of Renardine for us.
Mm-hmm.
And we will be back in a very short amount of time for you and a few more minutes for us.
Yeah, as
That's all
long as
that
the witch
matters.
is in there.
As long as the witch is in there. That's definitely where I'm going to start this section of this. They're not going to know what we're talking about, but we know that the witch is in there.
We don't have any witch songs.
Next year we'll do, this is not a promise.
Yes.
Incredible string band witch's hat.
Yes, and you know what I plugged for that we didn't get
Yeah.
around to.
Oh yes.
My witch's song. Yes.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna have to do really big stuff for next year. Maybe 5 years. Anyway, we hope you missed us in that 3 seconds.
We missed us.
Yeah, we definitely missed us.
And we have to decide when somebody's coming up.
I think this is as good a time as any.
Hold on. We have a guest. Zap, come here. Up pop the devil horns, hooves and all. There you go. Hi. So here's our guest.
Here is our guest. There's too many songs about too many wonderful beasts of all sizes. So we thought we'd just run a few by you guys.
Yep, and we through many disasters recently, we have not had the time we wanted to do like a 25 set
Yeah.
song set. So here we go.
Yeah. I know how to play concertina. That's an A.
I'm just gonna bat, come under my hat and I'll give you a slice of bacon. And when I bake, I'll bake you a cake if I am not mistaken.
I said the little brown leather wing bat, I'll show you the reason that I fly by nights, 'cause I lost my heart's delight. I died in diddle-o day, I died in diddle-o day, I died in diddle-o day, hey, hey, the diddly-o.
Twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder where you're at. Up above the world so high, like a tea tray in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder where you're at.
And who will sew the wedding gown? Ding dong dell go the wedding bells. Old Miss Spider from Pumpkin Town. Ding dong dell go the wedding bells. Here's to Cheshire, here's to cheese, here's to the pears and the apple trees, and here's to the red ripe strawberries. Ding dong dell go the wedding bells.
I seen a spider going up and down the wall. He must have been going to get his ashes hauled. But we've all told the farmer, you better treat me right. I'll eat up all your cotton, sleep in your grain bin tonight. There's our bat and spider medley.
Delicious.
Oh, wait, we had another one.
Yep.
We have another one.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to do the verse, not the chorus.
This is like me trying to play hornpipes. I have to start on the B part.
Little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet, eating her curds and whey, crying, "Oh, what a merry land is England!" Along came a spider and sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away, crying, "Oh, what a merry land is England! Hail to Britannia, God save the King! These times be good times, else we would not sing. Hokey pokey, penny a loafy, taste before you buy, singing, oh, what a merry land is England!"
And many more that you can acquire from us in person or online at your leisure and our leisure.
And at our pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
And at your measure. I don't know.
Absolutely.
What are we doing?
That one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I learned this song from...
I didn't learn this song.
Robin and Barry Dransfield. It's a version that, for those of you who heard us last year, it's on the same album that I got The Werewolf from.
Mm-hmm.
But this has, it's a cool, different version.
Mm.
And singing this with AJ makes me extremely happy because the harmony.
As I was sailing down the river the other day, which is not the beginning of the song but should be, I saw a scarecrow through my binoculars out in somebody's yard that was dressed up to look like a werewolf, and I thought of that song.
Very nice. So we've got 3 songs. We've got this, the werewolf, and the scarecrow.
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
we can all mesh together. The trees they do grow high, and the leaves they do grow green. Many's the long and winter's night my love and I have seen. It's a cold winter's night, my love, you and I must must lie alone. My bonny boy is young, but he's growing. Oh, Father, dear Father, you've done to me great wrong, to go and get me married to a boy who is too young. For he's only 16 years, and I am 21. My bonny boy is young, but he's growing. Oh, daughter, dear daughter, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll send your love to college for another year or two. And all around his college cap, we'll tie a ribbon blue to let the ladies know that he's married. So early, so early, so early. Next day, this couple, they went out to sport amongst the hay. And what they did there, I never will declare. But she never more complained of his growing. At the age of 16, he was a married man. And at the age of 17, the father of a son. But at the age of 18 years, the grass grew over him. Cruel death had put an end to his growing. Cruel death had put an end to his growing.
I believe it's still going because the green light stayed on.
The green light stayed on?
The green light
didn't
stayed on.
vanish?
We'll find out though.
Or there?
If it didn't record all of it, then that's just a teaser so that you come and chase us down.
That's true. If it didn't, that means they're just little imps in there.
Yeah, there's little imps out. There's imps of all sizes out here.
We are surrounded by imps. It's true.
Oh God, there's a few up there. There's one over there.
There's one there.
We have a tendency, I say, facing away from you guys.
I'm not fake. Here, you.
Yeah. We have a tendency to like slow and dismal things. Sometimes we do fast and dismal things. We do a lot of slow and dismal. And this is a wonderful seasonal harvest song from, of course, Waterston Carthy.
And thank you, Eliza, for feeding us some of the words
that we couldn't make out.
We were like, the what?
All right. Yeah, I heard this song actually like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, oh, we're throwing that one in there.
Yeah, we heard it.
I know it's late.
I'm like, oh,
yeah.
this is a great one.
But, yeah, when a song bites you.
Yep.
That's thematic.
Just like
right?
a spider.
Yeah.
A song bite.
A song bite. Mm-hmm.
Like an earworm.
Right. Not to be confused with a sound bite.
No, exactly.
We should probably sing something. And lasses, together we will go, all in the golden cornfield, our courage for to show, with reaping hook and sickle, so well we clear the land, and the farmer says, hurrah me boys, here's liquor at your command. Time of haying, our partners we will take, along with lads and lasses, the hay time into May. There's toiling, love and harmony around us to be seen, and when it's done we'll take our girls to dance jack on the green. Time of harvest, so cheerfully we'll go. There's some with reap hook, some with sickle, some with scythes to mow. But now our corn's all free from harm, we haven't far to go, and we're on our way to Robin Hood's Bay to welcome harvest home. Safe from harm, and all that's left to do, me boys, is thresh it in the barn. Here's a health to all the farmers, likewise the women and men, and we wish you health and happiness till harvest comes again. And we wish you health and happiness till harvest comes again.
Reap hook and sickle.
Reap hook and sickle. We don't have any scythes or sickles in here. We got some other ancient tools of harvest.
Yes, we do. My neighbor in Brooklyn, Julia, gave us this farm equipment to put in here as a prop.
Yep. Next year we'll dig up a scythe. Yeah.
We could definitely do that.
Could definitely dig up a scythe.
Next year we'll hope that we can do this live and in person.
We promised corbination.
Oh, did we? Yes, we did.
We did, right at the beginning.
We did. This is one. There were two others we were hoping to get to this year, but we didn't have time.
There's too many good songs.
There are so many.
It's true. We didn't have brain. Neither of us actually have brains in our heads right now. We've rented them out for Halloween.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody rented it.
Yep.
For a penny, I think.
Yeah.
A hay penny. Not very much. No, I had bronchitis for like a month, and
oh gosh, I've had all sorts of things happening.
Yeah, it's just been brain's gone.
Yep. To quote Star Trek: the original series, "Brain and brain, what is brain?"
I was thinking of that.
Mm-hmm. Anyway,
we don't have any zombie songs.
We don't have any zombie. Well, we do actually.
You're right.
We do.
Yes, we do. We do. I wasn't thinking of that, but yes.
Talk about this song.
I first learned this song from the singing of the great Alfred Deller countertenor, who I guess was alive until the 70s or 80s, but he was an amazing countertenor and helped revive a lot of the English earlier music folk songs. And this, alas, is not Twa Corbies, but Three Ravens.
Yeah. I want to mention that I was at this. So this is one of the things that, if you're in the folk scene, you might know as a child ballad. And I recently had the fortune of visiting his grave, and I sang a couple things. I think I sang House Carpenter, which we did last year, and my friend Sarah Murdoch sang a version of this, a similar but not the same version. So we gave that to him.
And for those of you who are not steeped into the folk world, child ballads are not ballads.
Not ballads for children.
Although Cruel Mother, is a child ballad.
It's true.
But
yeah,
it's Francis Child collected ballads, and he cataloged them. And
yep. Oh, I should probably give you a note, huh?
You could give me a note. Actually,
That's
interestingly, in the Danny and I were watching Annika, which is a detective show set in Scotland. She's Norwegian, but lives in Scotland. And the song, the Silky, was featured in it.
That's cool.
The lyrics, the story,
Nice.
and she talked about child ballads.
Cool.
So you never know where these will pop up.
No. My favorite random, I've been getting tangential here, this is my last thing, I'll give you a note. That's the Foggy Foggy Dew, which is a song that I do whenever I have the opportunity. It's an episode of Twin Peaks where one of the characters is just laying in the field singing it. It was totally threw me off when I watched it. Anyway, you guys can all go out and find all of these things. They are available. That's not the same note.
That's notes.
Give you a whole chord.
That's fine. There were three ravens sat on a tree. Down, hey, down, hey, down, hey, down. They were as black as they could be, with a down. One of them said to his mate, "Where shall we our breakfast take?" With a down, derry, 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 down, down. Down in yonder green field, down, hey, down, hey, down, hey, down. There lies a knight slain 'neath his shield, with a down. So hounds they lie down at his feet, so well do they their master keep. With a down, derry, derry, down, down, down. His hawks they fly so eagerly, down, hey, down, hey, down, hey, down. There's not a fowl dare him come nigh, with a down. Down there comes a fallow doe, as great with young as she might go. With a down, derry, 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 down, down. She lifted up his bloody head, down, hey, down, hey, down, hey, down, and kissed his wounds that were so red, with a down. She got him up upon her back, and carried him there to earthen lake, with a down, derry, 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 down, down. She buried him before the prime.
Down, hey, down, hey, down, hey, down.
She was dead herself for evening tide
With a down. Now God send every gentleman such hounds, such hawks, and such a layman. With a down, derry, 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 down, down.
There we go.
All right. Going to take a moment to say that if you feel like paying us for the enjoyment that you have received, or paying us to not do this again, which we will not listen to, but we'll take the payment, there will be a virtual tip jar down there somewhere, linked in the description.
Hang on, I got it.
So we're going to leave you with some messages of varying kinds. Not really mixed messages, but
this is a zombie song.
This is the zombie song. This is the zombie song I was thinking of.
Tell them about shape notes.
I will. Some folk music is sung with words in front of you, and notes. The tradition that I grew up in was the shape note, sometimes called sacred harp, after the
Then let me have
main
my
book.
shapes in front of me too.
And
I will have my shapes.
This is one of the classic dirges. But we'll see you guys all on the other side of all of this. La.
La.
Let's make sure that's the right note. Whoa. La. La, fa, mi, so, la, so, fa, la, fa, sol, la, so, fa, so, la, la, sol, la, so, la, so, fa, la, mi, la, so, so, la, so, fa, la. And am I born to die, to lay this body down, and must my trembling spirit fly into a world unknown, a land of deepest shade, unpierced by human thought, the dreary regions of the dead, where all things are forgot. Soon as from earth I go, what will become of me? Eternal happiness or woe must then my portion be. Waked by the trumpet sound, I from my grave shall rise, and see the Judge with glory crowned, and see the flaming sky. But there's one kind favor I ask of you. There's one kind favor I ask of you. There's one kind favor, Lord, I ask of you, to see that my grave is kept clean.
My heart won't beat, my hands are cold.
Hands are cold. My heart won't beat, my hands are cold. My heart won't beat, Lord, my hands are cold. Won't be long, for I'm in the shady grove. 6 white horses in a line. There's 6 white horses in a line. There's 6 white horses, Lord, they're in a line. Gonna take me to my burying ground. You can dig my grave with silver spade. You can dig my grave with silver spade. You can dig my grave, Lord, with a silver spade, and lower me down the golden shade. Have you heard that lonely coffin sound? Have you heard that lonely coffin sound? Have you heard, Lord, that lonely coffin sound? You know this poor body's in the ground. There's one kind favor I ask of you. There's one kind favor I ask of you. There's one kind favor, Lord, I ask of you, to see that my grave is kept clean. To see that my grave is kept clean. All right. Thank you folks so much for listening. Again, if you do feel particularly moved, particularly by this last song, to give us something in the virtual tip jar, it will be linked below. Please just leave a comment if you can that is for this concert. Otherwise, anything that I get over this weekend, I will split that way. One more thing, send us out.
One more thing, and I don't even remember where I first learned this, where you first learned
Probably
this, where
Carter
we first
family.
learned this. Probably the Carter family.
Again, I learned this text originally as a shape note hymn, but this is not a shape note hymn.
And I literally don't remember
Yeah,
where it
one of those songs that's always been there.
Yep. And this is our message of positivity and hope, which the world needs a great deal of.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Message of kindness.
hold on. I need. There's a prop that.
I have no question that there's a prop.
Not really a prop, but a prop enough that it was meant to be out. I don't have the whole thing, but wait, where'd it go? That'll do, right? Is that a good enough?
Sure. Oh, gosh.
I don't have the long stem version.
You don't have the long stem version. Enjoy your night, folks. Wonderful things of folks are said when they have passed away. Flowers adorn their narrow bed over the sleeping day. Give me the roses while I live, trying to cheer me on. Useless are flowers that you give after the soul is gone. Let us not wait to do good deeds till they have passed away. Now is the time to sow good seeds, while here on earth we stay. Give me the roses while I live, trying to cheer me on. Useless are flowers that you give after the soul is gone. Kind words are useless when folks lie cold in a narrow bed. Don't wait till death to speak kind words, now should the words be said. Give me the roses while I live, trying to cheer me on. Useless are flowers that you give after the soul is gone. Give me the roses while I live, don't wait until I die. To spread the roses o'er my grave, sing it as you pass by. Give me the roses while I live, trying to cheer me on. Useless are flowers that you give after the soul is gone. Give me the roses while I live, trying to cheer me on. Useless are flowers that you give after the soul is gone. All right. Thank you, folks, so much. We assume you're out there. We don't actually know, but we assume that you are out there. Please feel free to leave us comments. Again, tip jar will be below. And hope you have a nice Halloween weekend or whenever you're watching
Happy Halloween.
this. Absolutely. Good night.
Bye.